Alright, so here's a quick video about finding cars in different places and the cars that you want to buy. People think that if you own a car lot, you have to have nice, shiny, new cars, you have to have fancy cars in order to make money. And I'll tell you, there's way more money to be made in the hoopty market. I bought this car I'm about to show you for $1,000. It ran and drove. The chick that I bought it from said it needed a valve job. So we drove it back to the shop. It did sound a little better as it drove. So we went ahead and took a risk. We put plugs and coils in it. So now we're at $150 for plugs and coils. And it needed a battery, so we bought a cheap Walmart battery. So I'm in this car for about $1,250. And I've got it listed for $2,200. Get the key. Let me show you what it is. And then when we're done, we'll show you what it sold for. I got nothing to hide here. All right, let's go out and take a look. So there's the regular cars that we got for sale. We got a mechanic's lien car, that Lexus over there for our shop. The F-150 we got from an individual with no title, so we're waiting on a title. That's going to be a great margin. And the blue 335i we bought at auction. It needs a transmission. We just haven't got to it yet. But this is the one we most recently put up for sale. It's a 2011 Mini Cooper. You know, they have a cult following, but in my world, Mini is just a four-letter word, and I don't mean that in a positive light. I've owned, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 of these, and I've lost money on about half because they're just pieces of crap. But they got a great following. So let me show you this one. It's clean body. It's nice inside. And it's really a shame because the air blows cold. It does run and drive. It was owned by a younger lady. She's got a, aftermarket stereo in it and stuff like that. But there's your check engine light. It's got a miss, but I'll be damned, the thing still just runs and drives fine. Hey everybody, this is Tom. If you're still watching my video, that means you're watching this plug. And what I want to ask for in this plug is for you to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I recently looked at my Facebook data and I found out that only 5% of the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed to my channel. I know part of it is because some of the stuff I do is very specific information. How do you sign your title? How do you get a copy of your title? What do the different title colors mean? And that's something that you probably go to YouTube because of a Google search. You find that information, you get your question answered, and you're done. And that's one of the reasons I've started including some behind the scenes from my car dealership into my channel. So if it's content that you think you like, that you might like, that you know someone that would like, or you just constantly are having questions, maybe you're buying and selling cars on your own at home in your garage, maybe you're thinking of opening a dealership, a subscribe to my channel and a like would go so far. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, I don't want to say runs and drives fine. Obviously, it's got to miss the check engine lights on. These things sell generally, if they're in good shape, probably $5,000, $5,500. We're asking 22 on this one. Somebody wants to do a valve job on it, they're going to be in good shape. But the point to this video is you don't have to buy all fancy cars that run and drive and have no issues and are expensive, because there is an ass for every seat. Somebody's gonna buy this car. I'm gonna make about $1,000 on this car for little to no effort, and they're going to get a good car in the end. So don't be afraid to buy cars that need work, even if you don't plan to fix it. When I told Jeff, my mechanic, we were buying this car, initially I said, hey, we're going to buy this, we're going to drive it to the shop, we're going to wash it, we're going to mark it up $1,000, and we're going to sell it. He was fine with that. But then when he drove it, he's like, hey, this drives decent. We should at least do the plugs and coils just to see if maybe it was a coil misfire or something like that. So that's where we're at now. When it sells, I will give you the details, show you what we made on it, and encourage you to look for cars in non-conventional places. Don't just go to the dealer auction. All right, y'all. So I made it to the end of the day. I'd filmed a little bit about that Mini Cooper this morning, and about 11:30 today, the Mini Cooper sold. It sold for $2,000 flat, which that involved like $140 or something of that nature in tax and title transfer. I had bought a battery, and I had bought the coils and plugs and that kind of stuff. So all told, we made $817. I'll put the little sheet up on the screen. So $817. Now, could we have made more? Yeah, we could have. My mechanic felt like it was worth taking a shot at doing plugs and coils just in case. You know, in retrospect, we could have moved the plug, moved the coil, and saw if the miss had moved. We could have tried to charge the battery or tried any number of batteries that we had laying around the shop to see if we had one that would fit it. This was just easier, and for no more time than it took him to do that, 800 and some odd dollars. I listed the car on Saturday afternoon when I was home. Of course, our shop is closed on Mondays and Mondays. Our shop is closed on Saturday, Sunday. So Monday morning was the first chance somebody had to come look at it. We had a young lady come with her dad to look, but I guess they were hoping it wasn't going to need any work. And then we had the fella come today that looked at it and bought it. So, you know, basically 2 business days, and we got it sold at lunchtime today. So that's the point to the video. You don't necessarily buy that car that just looks pretty and runs perfect and don't have any problems. There are people, hang on. I know that fella, I'll call him back in a minute. There are people looking for cars in all types of situations, be it cars that need work, cars that don't run at all, people that are going to buy the car, fix the car, and sell it themselves. Believe it or not, here in Texas, we get a lot of cars that aren't great that get taken to Mexico and fixed. We get a lot of cars from the African community, and I don't mean black people, I mean Africans, that will buy a car, particularly a Honda or Toyota, and they take it down to Houston, put it on a container ship to Africa, and they sell it there. So all these cars that you might not think are good cars that you can make money on, you know, keep your eye out. You might be surprised. Anyway, that's my little tidbit of knowledge for you today. I appreciate y'all watching. I know it's been a while since I put a video out. I actually been a little busy, so I had a whole lot of YouTube time. But here we are with it. I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends about me, all that good fun stuff. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.